And remember, you can share the link with your friends so that they can join as long as they're in grade 4, grade 5, grade 6, because all grades do ability tests. So even if they're not doing ability tests now, it is good for them to get the skill, so that they can have it when they are doing ability tests their time around. All right, a minute to go. Welcome to everyone joining on YouTube. Hello, Sarah. All right, Sarah, there's still space on the platform. So Sarah, if you want to join us here on Zoom, you can come on over to Zoom and join us on Zoom. All right, Sarah. Happy to have you join in. All right, and students, when you're finished with the lesson today, you can always go on over to YouTube and rewatch the lesson. And if there's something that you were so sure on, or you didn't get to write the question down, you can go back and write the question down. All right, and do remember to subscribe. All right, so we're gonna go through this one. So Nelia, you're gonna be my reader. I'll count you down, Nelly, and tell you when to read. And Aiden, I'm going to take the response from you. Okay, good. So Nelia, let me know if I pronounce your name correctly. You can go ahead and unmute Derry. Did I pronounce your name correctly?
It's Nelia.
Nelia, okay, thank you, my dear. All right, so in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Read for me, darling.
Which number replaces the question mark?
Mm-hmm. All right, read the options.
8, 2, 6, or 4.
Awesome, beautiful reading, good vocals. All right, go ahead now, Aiden.
Miss, I see 4 plus 6 equals 10 and minus 10 give you 0. 1
All right,
plus...
hold on, Aiden. So let me just highlight what you're saying to me now. So 4 plus 6 gives
10.
All right, so 4 plus 6. Let me see if I can do. Yes, give 10. Good job. All right.
Then you're going to subtract it from 10, then it gets 0.
And you subtract it from that 10. Good job. Go on now.
And I see the same thing go with the other example. So 2 plus 3 minus 7 gives 2.
Awesome. All right, so Aiden says you see the same pattern with the other questions. All right, so he did the same pattern here. 1 plus 3. All right. And it gives us 4, and he subtracted from 9 down here, and he gets 5, and the same pattern he used for the next one. And may I tell you that Josiah did these questions already. And look at Josiah over there. He's going through them again. He's getting that second practice. Beautiful Josiah. All right. Really love to see that. So practice makes permanence. All right. So well done, Aiden. So our answer is 2. All right. So moving on to the next question in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, so scrolling down. All right, so for this one, I'm giving you 3 minutes. It's a bit lengthy for you to write, and we must all write our question. All right, so everyone should be writing their question. So that means that 24 minutes past 4, that's when I'll be taking this answer. All right, Isabel, I like seeing you, Isabel, not seeing you today, Isabel. What happened? Lalies, not seeing you today. Oh, there goes Isabel. Isabel, nice. Happy to see you on camera, Isabel. Hello, Floyd. You can just wave at me. Ah, see you. See you, Floyd. All right, we have 1 minute to go. So Maya Page, you're going to be my reader there. And Lilies, you're going to give me the solution. All right, so I'm seeing some really nice answers in the chat. All right. And hello, Teresian. So Teresian always gives some really detailed explanation, beautiful explanation. Love to see that, Teresian. All right. So it's 24 minutes, 24 minutes now, past the hour. So Maya, Paige.
Yes,
Hope I
miss.
got your pronunciation correct today, did I?
Yes, miss.
Awesome. Let's go now. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and read for me, darling.
Victoria needs to buy 5 lbs of bananas for a banana pudding. Her next door,
Hold
her
on.
next
What is
door,
LBS? Hold on before you go further, honey. What is LBS? Can you tell me what LBS stands for? When you go to the shop and you're going to order some flour, how much flour do you order? When you say I want two what?
pounds, miss.
Ah, yes. So LBS stands for pounds. All right. So start again for me, sweetie. And beautiful reading so far.
Victoria needs to buy 5 pounds of bananas for a banana pudding. Her next door neighbor sells them for $50 per pound. At the nearest market in the town, they are sold for $45 per pound. It costs $40 for a round trip on the bus to the market, which is a very long distance away. Should Victoria buy the bananas from her neighbor at the market?
All right, beautiful reading. Nice, lovely. All right, Lilies, are you ready? Or tell me when you're ready. If you're not ready yet, tell me when you'll be ready. Okay, you're ready? Go ahead, Lilies.
I think she should buy it from the neighbor
Think you
because
should.
if even though the market sells for $45 per pound, she will have to take a bus which causes $40. 45
Mm-hmm.
by 5 multiplied by 5 is 225 plus 40 is $265. While if she buys it from the neighbor,
Mm-hmm.
$50 times 5 is $250.
All right, so I'm gonna put those numbers on now. So you're gonna take your time. Well said. So you're gonna take your time with me now, Lilies, and I'm gonna write those numbers down. Happy to see you, Sarah, on camera. You can just wave to me. Ah, seeing you good. All right. So I'm gonna write those numbers down now, Lilies. So you're gonna start again with the first set of numbers. Tell me what you said first.
45
Mm-hmm.
multiplied by 5
Okay, let's work out the neighbor. Let's work out the neighbor first before we go to the market. Let's work out the neighbor first. All right, so over here is for the neighbor. We're gonna see how much it would cost if we do for the neighbor. So N for neighbor and M for market. So let's do the neighbor first. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So let's work out how much it would cost if she purchased it from the neighbor. Tell me what to write down.
50 multiplied by 5
50 times 5.
equals $250.
Equals $250. And I like the fact that you said dollars because we're dealing with money. All right, $250. So I put my dollar sign. $250. Good.
And for the neighbor, 45 multiplied by 5
45. Multiply by
5
mm-hmm
equals $225
equals $225.
plus the 40 that she would have to pay for a bus fare
Plus the additional 40 that you would have to pay for bus fare.
would equals to $265.
Would equal to $265.
$65.
Awesome. Good job. All right. Nice. All right. And what's your final statement now?
The neighbor would cost less.
The neighbor would cost less. All right. Well done.
Mhm.
But sometimes the question, this one didn't ask us for an explanation, but sometimes the question does ask you to explain or to give reason. So we're going to put our reason, we're going to write a statement for a reason. And this is practice, even though this one doesn't ask for it. We're putting a reason, we're going to put a statement. All right. So what should I write now?
Yes.
So the question says, should Victoria buy the bananas from her neighbor or the market? So we're going to start with some information from the last part of the question. So we're going to say Victoria. All right, I won't be able to write it, but I'll tell you the statement. So Victoria should purchase the banana or should buy the bananas. So Victoria should buy the bananas from her neighbor. Why should she buy the bananas from her neighbor, Lelies?
Miss, because it will cost her $10 less than the market.
Not 10, check again, not 10, almost there.
$15 less.
Awesome, awesome. And that's the exact way that I would put the last part. So Victoria should buy the bananas from her neighbor because it would cost her $15 less. So Victoria should buy the bananas from her neighbor because it would cost her $15 less than the market. All right. And I see Sarah with the textbook. So Sarah has the textbook. So what I want you to do, Sarah, I only have 5 questions from your textbook. So I use other textbooks as the student, as I get questions from you, I will use those questions so that it actually benefits you when you're in class at your regular school. So what you can do for me, Sarah, you can take picture. I will send you my number. You can take picture of the questions in the book and send them to me. And then next week I'll be using those questions. All right, Sarah? So that when teacher is using the book in school, then you'll have those exact questions and you know how to approach them. All right? Okay, my dear. And I see Isabel with the book. All right, good.
Miss, I have the book.
Lelies have the book. Okay, Lelies, you can send me the questions. You have my number, Lelies. All right. So we're going to go with number 3 question now. It is 2 minutes for number 3. 1 minute to write, 1 minute to think about your answer. Thank you, Lelies. And thank you, Maya Page. Okay, Josiah, I'm about to put you on the spot to see if you remember how to do the calculation for this one. And Elia, you will be my reader. Hello, Brianna. Happy to see you on camera. Hello, Shakwana. I hope I got that pronunciation correct. Happy to see you on camera. Elia, ready in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead, Elia. All right, correct me if I didn't pronounce it correct. All right, go ahead there.
Bike A travels 4/5 of a 1,000-meter course, and bike B travels 1/3 of a 1,800-meter course. Which bike travels a longer distance?
Ah, good, nice, beautiful reading. All right, and I love the fact that you said not 4/5 and not 4/5, which both is correct. All right, but for 4/5 and for 1/3, I like when you use those you state it like that. Good, and you recognize that the M was for meter. Really nice. All right, so Josiah, over to you. Thank you, Elia.
Miss,
Mm-hmm.
Miss, we can write it on the screen.
Okay, see, yeah, ask for permission and I'll try to give you that um permission to write if that works. Do you see the option?
Yes, Miss. Miss, bike A.
Do you see the option to write on the screen?
No, Miss.
No. All right, hold on. I'm going to do that now. Okay, what about
Miss,
now?
Miss, just come.
Okay, so Talia, don't let Miss Hunter be mean to you today and take you right out of this meeting. Look at her face. She don't play now. Okay, thank you. All right, so the only person I have permission to be writing on my screen now is Josiah. Hold up, Josiah. Stop for me, Josiah. All the persons that put that
Miss,
mark just now, go ahead and remove that mark. Not you, Josiah.
Miss, somebody write on the screen.
I can see that. Give me your answer. Give me your answer, Josiah. Hold on, Josiah. Shaquana, Orlando. Say, if I see those marks again, you're going to be removed. Michaela, same thing goes for you, honey. So you quickly remove those marks. Okay, Josiah, just tell me what's right and I'll write it.
Yes, miss.
I hold on, Josiah, and I am totally disappointed with the persons who choose to write when you know you're not supposed to write on screen. You prevent other persons from getting the opportunity to participate, as they should be able to participate. So Josiah should be able to get the opportunity to write on screen without anyone interrupting or anyone putting another mark on screen.
Miss,
Okay, go for me now, Josiah. Give me your answer.
Miss Bike A.
Mm-hmm.
Miss, I can write it for me.
Yes, I'm writing it. So I put in A and I put B over here. Mm-hmm.
Miss put 4/5 on bike A.
Mm-hmm.
Multiply by 1,000.
Multiply by 1,000. Beautiful. Mm-hmm. And why do you say multiply? What in the statement tells you that we're multiplying? Which words there tells us that we should multiply?
Half.
Off. Beautiful. So they say 4/5 off 1,000 meters. The word off tells us that we're multiplying. Beautiful. Continue for me, Josiah.
Miss 1,000 M over 1.
1,000 M. All right. So we keep our M for a meter. All right. Over 1. Mm-hmm.
Miss cross out the 5.
Okay, so we're going to simplify now. 5 into 5, 1.
Cross out the 10.
5 into 10,
2.
2. So I don't want to hear cross out. I want you to be saying 5 into 10, 2. Then 5 into which digit comes next?
0.
5 into 0.
0.
Good job. Which digit comes next?
0.
5 into 0.
0.
Awesome. What do I do next?
Miss, you multiply 200 by 5. 4.
By 4. And that gives
Yes,
me
miss. 800.
just 800. 800 what? I'm talking about distance now. What is the
Meters.
distance in 800 meters? Good job. Well done. All right, so go to the next one now.
Miss 1/3.
1 over 3. Another way of saying 1 over 3 is to say 1 what?
Third.
1/3.
Multiply by
Multiply by
1,800.
1,800. Good.
Miss and cross out. Put a line on the 1,800 and put one under it.
Okay, so we turn the 1,800 800 into a fraction by putting it over 1.
Yes, miss.
Mm-hmm.
Miss Miss cross out the 5, the 3.
So instead of saying cross out the 3 now, tell me to use a mathematical word now. I'm going to be doing what?
Miss
Dividing. So I'm saying 3
Miss
into 3. So I'm going to be dividing. So it's 3 into 3,
3 into 3.
which is
1.
and
1.
then
3 into 18.
which is
6.
good job.
3 into 0, 0.
0 and okay, so it's 3. So Josiah, so do that little thing with your tongue to say 3. All right, 3 and not 3.
3
3. Good. Mm-hmm.
to 0.
Mm-hmm. All right.
0.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Miss 600 is the answer.
600. What's the unit?
M.
And what does M stands for?
Meter.
Awesome. Well done, Josiah. Beautiful. And what I love about Josiah is that Josiah is able to take correction, all right? And he's very open to correction. He listens well and he responds well. Beautiful, Josiah. Beautiful reading,
Miss,
Alea. Yes, Josiah?
Miss,
Mm-hmm.
Miss, can I explanation it?
Can you explain it? Yes. Go ahead and explain
Yes,
it for me,
miss.
Zeri. Mm-hmm.
Miss, bike A travels.
Mm-hmm.
No, bike A travel 800 meter. 200 longer than bike B.
All right, so bike A travels 800 meter, which is 200 meters longer than bike B.
Bike B.
Awesome. All right, thank you, Josiah. Well done.
Yes, miss.
And thanks again, Elia, for reading. So we're going to go with the next question. So it is 2 minutes for you to do that question.
Miss,
Yes, Josiah?
Miss, can I answer this one?
Oh, no, Josiah. I'm going to allow 2 other persons who haven't participated as yet. All right, so next time, Josiah. Well, thank you for volunteering, okay?
Yes, miss.
All right, thank you, my darling. So, Isabel, I see your explanation. So, Isabel, give me a really good explanation over here. So, Isabel, I'll be calling on you to be the person to give the solution. Angela, you'll be reading for me, darling. Nelia. Nice explanation. Okay.
Miss, my answer is in the chat.
All right, Josiah, thank you. I like your interpretation, Nelia. Good, nice. Well done, Librix. Yes, Gianna. Well done. Well done, Rihanna. Well done, Lalise. Well done, Azrael. Azrael, I don't see on camera today. What happened to you? All right, so I'm gonna go with Tydelia. You're gonna read for me, and Isabel is going to give me the solution. Ready, Tydelia, in 5, 4. Okay, so I gave you a shorter countdown. Sorry. 3, 2, 1. All right, go for me, Tydelia.
The drawings in the box go together in a certain way. Which drawings goes where you see the question mark?
Nice, wonderful. All right, good reading. All right, thank you, Tydelia. And let's go, Isabel.
Miss, it's D because Miss all is different on the position. Miss, if you look on them, Miss, in each box. Miss, I'm just going to call it as shoes. Miss, the first
Okay.
one is set. Miss, the first one is set to the left. The second one is set upwards. The third one is set to the right, Miss. So when you look on it now, Miss, if you look at A, it can't be that one. If you
Mm-hmm.
look on, if you look on A, Miss, hold on, Miss.
Good job.
Oh, it means it cannot be A because delta pink thing is not really connected to the blue. Miss, when you look at B, it cannot be B because there is already B in the third box. When you look at C, it cannot be C because C is already in the second box. But Miss, when you look at D, you can see that it's D because there is none there without the that is turned downwards.
All right, good. All right, good, 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 good. All right, so well done, Isabel. And I'm gonna read for you what oh, so I'm seeing that now, Sarah. But I'm gonna read for you. Let me come to where is this one now? Okay, let me come to what Nelia says. Nelia says the drawing are moving clockwise. The first one is showing 3 o'clock on the semicircle. So Nelia says here, on this semicircle here, this is a semicircle, it is showing 3 o'clock. And then she says the second, the second one is showing 6 o'clock also on the semicircle. The third one is showing 9 o'clock on the semicircle. So the last would be 12 o'clock on the semicircle. So she's using these to say that they're pointing at different time at the clock. So this would be 3, and this one is pointing at 6, and this one is pointing at 9. So she's saying the next one would be pointing at 12. And I love this interpretation. One, it takes in more than one mathematical concepts. It talks about semicircle. So Nelia was able to identify this. Well, it's not quite a semicircle, but kind of looks like it. All right. But she was able to put the semicircle terminology to this right? Which is good. And she also was able to identify the positions that each of these was with the position on the clock, which is beautiful. I want to also add what Sarah says, all right? And this allows you to build your reasoning so you don't think one way, all right? So Sarah says, Miss, you start at the very left, then you turn the figure at a 90-degree angle, which is beautiful. So she says you start at the very left, and then you turn it to a 90 degrees. So you make one 90-degree turn, and then she says after that, you turn the figure, you have now at another 90-degree angle, you continue the pattern until you get D. Beautiful. So well said, Isabel, well said, Sarah, and well says Nelia. Beautiful. So 3 persons giving the same answers, interpreting it 3 different ways. So that's the beauty about ability test. It's not necessarily one particular approach that you're using. It's based on reasoning. All right, and we're going to go with the last question. And the last question, I'm just going to ask, let's see who we have here. Gianna. So I'm asking Gianna and Nikela. All right, so everyone did not get to participate today, but hopefully next week we'll move at a faster pace and allows more persons to get the opportunity to participate. All right, so next week you just make sure you raise your hand quickly so that I can ask you to be one of the first person to participate. All right, so Gianna.
Excuse me, Miss, can I solve the problem? Can I give the explanation?
Who's that?
Gianna Green.
Okay, so Jenny wants to give the explanation. So that means, who's the next person? That means Nikela, you're going to read for me. Go ahead, Nikela, read for me, dearie.
Which word does not belong to go with the colors?
Hold on, come again, read for me again, honey.
Which word does not go with the colors? The others.
Okay, go with the options now.
A, blue, B, orange, C, red, and D, yellow.
Awesome. All right. Thank you, my darling. Good. All right. So let's go now. Gianna.
Yes, miss.
Go ahead now. Tell me which one does not belong.
Miss, orange does not belong with the others.
How so?
Miss, because blue, red, and yellow all are primary colors.
Awesome. Well done. All right. So blue, red, and yellow are primary colors, and orange is the only one that stands out. All right. So you see there, this is a little bit of science or general knowledge coming into the ability test. All right. So this is something that you would actually need to know before even being able to approach this question. All right. Well done to everyone who participated. All right. Happy to be here with you today. All right. So I have another session right now, so I have to go. See you again next week at 4 o'clock. I will be starting 4:05. Today we start 4:10. Next week I'll be starting 4:05. So be on time, all right? And we can start on time. So now you can give you the opportunity to say bye-bye.
Bye, miss.
Bye, my darling.
Bye, Miss.
Bye, Miss. Bye, Miss.
Bye, darling.
Bye, miss.
Bye, Miss.
Bye, miss.
Bye, Miss. Bye, everyone.
Bye, miss.
Bye, Miss.
Bye, darling. Have a good evening.
Bye, miss.
Bye, Miss. Bye, Miss.